The Paradise Coast has many things to offer: locally owned boutiques, restaurants, these fish, boat rentals, a fabulous mall, beautiful beaches, this tree is pretty nice, curly meat fish, and this woman who clearly has her finger directly on the pulse of style, which brings me to my first interview at Lux Boutique with Sally Handbags Johnson. Hi, Sally.
Hi, hi.
I'm sorry. Okay, Sally, it says here that people call you Sally Handbags Johnson.
Yeah, sometimes.
Is it because you have bags for hands?
What?
Do you have bags for hands?
Do I have handbags?
No, do you literally have bags for hands?
Probably because I make my own handbags in the store.
See, I just don't understand why people would call you Sally Handbags Johnson unless you had bags for hands.
Again, I don't have bags for hands, but I do make my own handbags, and it's kind of funny. Here they call me handbags because of my handbags, but back home it's because I stole handbags.
It was then I realized I was sharing company
I'm sorry, what are
with...
you doing?
I'm sorry. It was then I realized I was
still do
sharing
this.
company
Literally
with an
still.
absolute monster.
Okay, no,
Aside from your horribly, horribly monstrous criminal past, you do have to admit that having bags for hands would be pretty cool. Right?
yeah, sure. Yeah. Are we going to talk about my store, or are we going to...
Moving on. Sally, what's that?
Oh, that is a new line of handmade jewelry from an artist in Austin, Texas.
No, that. Would you care to explain why you would have something like that in your store?
No.
Fair enough. So H bags. That's just what they put on the card. I'm sorry for that. Jerry, did you write this?
I'm sorry.
You're fired, Jerry.
All right.
Would you mind telling the people at home why you love the Paradise Coast so much?
The people are nice sometimes when they're not nice, and I really like my store, and are you kidding me? There's not even anything on these cards. Where did he go?
I left the interview early to have a drink, and after soaking in the beautiful scenery of the Paradise Coast, I had to sit down with Captain Billy Smits to talk about boat captainy things. Mr. Smits, can I call you Billy?
No. You could call me the Barnacle.
The what?
You could call me the Barnacle.
The Barnacle?
Just call me the Barnacle, and that's fine.
Okay, Mr. the Barnacle. This was
Yeah.
starting to get super weird.
The Barnacle?
The Barnacle?
That's it. The Barnacle.
Why do they call you the Barnacle?
Well, I was a young kid, and it was the rough seas, and I fell overboard. And I happened to just latch onto the side of the boat, and I stayed there for like 5 hours, and nobody knew I was gone. And then, they saw me. And then I scratched somebody on the neck.
This man is completely insane, but I needed to hear more. So what inspired you to be a captain?
That's easy. This guy. He trained Wolverine.
He then went on to list his other inspirations, including Captain Planet, Captain Crunch, movie star Chris Evans, and the Skipper from Gilligan's Island? Why did you come to the Paradise Coast?
Because it's beautiful. There's beautiful beaches. There's beautiful babes. Great restaurants. Pinch's Crab Shack. I caught all the crabs there with no net. I put them in there in the ice. I caught them with my teeth because I'm one crazy sea captain.
This, of course, was an understatement.
Because my motto is I refuse to think.
That says refuse to sink.
Oh, it really does.
What do you do for fun around here?
Well, I go fishing a lot, and I talk to seagulls. They listen to me. If I had wings, I'd fly away with them, but I don't. Because I'm a human. But that's about it. And I usually cruise around on my boat and I listen to Fat Funky Beats.
Speaking of rap music, my sound guy has been known to spit a little. Is that right, Carl? Why don't you give the Barnacle a tiny taste?
I keep it player, why some choose to play it safe. Boy, check the resume, it's risky business in the AA. And I've been witness to this history ever since the 10th grade.
That's pretty fresh.
The freshest and best in town.
Super fresh.
We can't fake fresh.
My man.